The studio lights blazed down on the set of The View, where the co-hosts sat in their usual semicircle, chatting animatedly about the latest Hollywood buzz. Denzel Washington, the acclaimed actor known for his powerful roles in films like Training Day and The Equalizer, was the special guest that morning. He entered with his signature charisma, flashing a warm smile to the audience who erupted in applause. Joy Behar, the outspoken veteran host, wasted no time diving into controversial topics. She started by praising Denzel's recent projects but quickly pivoted to politics, asking pointed questions about his views on current events. Denzel responded thoughtfully, emphasizing unity and personal responsibility. But Joy pressed harder, challenging him on celebrity influence and elections. The exchange began politely, with Denzel maintaining his composure, but the tension simmered beneath the surface as Joy's tone sharpened. Audience members shifted uncomfortably, sensing the brewing storm. Denzel leaned forward, his voice steady yet firm, countering with anecdotes from his life experiences. Joy interrupted, her New York accent cutting through, accusing him of dodging the real issues. The other hosts tried to mediate, but the back and forth escalated rapidly. Denzel, ever the professional, attempted to steer the conversation back to his upcoming film, but Joy wouldn't let go, probing deeper into his alleged political affiliations. Whispers rippled through the crowd as the debate heated up, with Denzel defending his right to privacy. Finally, after a particularly pointed remark from Joy about Hollywood hypocrisy, Denzel's patience wore thin. He stood up abruptly, microphone still in hand, and declared that he wouldn't be baited into divisive arguments. The producers scrambled backstage, commercial breaks looming, but the live feed captured every intense moment. Security hovered nearby, ready to intervene if needed. As the argument intensified, Denzel's deep voice boomed across the set, echoing his frustration with what he called gotcha journalism. Joy Behar fired back, her eyes narrowing, insisting that public figures like him had a duty to speak out on social injustices. The audience was divided. Some cheered for Denzel, appreciating his stand against confrontation, while others sided with Joy, valuing her no-holds-barred style. Whoopi Goldberg, the moderator, jumped in, trying to diffuse the situation with humor, but her jokes fell flat amid the charged atmosphere. Sunny Hostin and Sirhan exchanged worried glances, attempting to redirect to lighter topics like Denzel's family life or acting techniques. But Joy persisted, referencing past interviews where Denzel had shared strong opinions, twisting them to fit her narrative. Denzel shook his head, his expression a mix of disappointment and resolve. He accused the show of ambushing guests for ratings, a claim that drew gasps from the crowd. The camera zoomed in on his face, capturing the raw emotion rarely seen from the stoic star. Backstage, the control room buzzed with urgency as executives debated cutting to commercial early. On air, Denzel set down his mic, signaling he was done. Joy leaned back, arms crossed, a smug smile playing on her lips as if she'd won the round. But Denzel's next word stunned everyone. "This isn't dialogue, it's division." He turned to leave the set, prompting the audience to murmur in shock. Security approached cautiously, escorting him off amid whispers of "kicked off." The hosts sat in stunned silence for a beat before Whoopi announced an abrupt break. Social media exploded instantly, with clips going viral. Fans debated whether it was a setup or genuine clash. Emerging from the commercial break, the set felt electric with unresolved tension. Joy Behar addressed the camera directly, defending her questioning as essential journalism, while the other hosts nodded awkwardly. Denzel's abrupt exit had left a void, and the show struggled to regain its rhythm. Behind the scenes, producers huddled, deciding how to spin the incident for maximum viewership. Rumors swirled that Denzel had been asked to leave after refusing to continue, though official statements later clarified it was mutual. Viewers at home flooded comment sections, some praising Denzel's grace under fire, others criticizing Joy for pushing too far. The exchange highlighted broader issues in daytime TV, where entertainment often blurred with confrontation. Analysts later dissected the moment, noting Denzel's history of avoiding political pitfalls. Joy, known for her fiery personality, had clashed with guests before, but this felt different, personal. Denzel's fans rallied online, trending hashtags like #StandWithDenzel. Meanwhile, The actor issued a brief statement via his publicist, emphasizing respect in discourse. The View's ratings soared that day, proving controversy sells. Clips of the heated words replayed endlessly on news outlets, from CNN to TMZ. Joy doubled down in subsequent episodes, calling it a necessary debate. Denzel, however, moved on swiftly, focusing on his philanthropy and upcoming roles. The incident became fodder for late-night comedians, who mocked the mismatch between the dignified actor and the combative host. In retrospect, it underscored the pitfalls of mixing celebrity interviews with hot-button issues. Supporters argued that sparked important conversations, while detractors saw it as manufactured drama. Either way, it cemented Denzel's image as unflappable. In the aftermath, social media dissected every frame of the encounter, from Denzel's furrowed brow to Joy's emphatic gestures. Conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting the whole thing was staged for publicity, though both parties denied it. Denzel's representatives emphasized his commitment to positive messaging, while Joy's camp portrayed her as a truth-seeker unafraid of tough questions. The View issued an on-air apology of sorts, acknowledging the passion on both sides. Fans speculated on what triggered the escalation of perhaps a sensitive topic like race or inequality that hit close to home for Denzel. His body language spoke volumes: clenched fists, measured breaths, a man holding back. Joy, conversely, thrived in the spotlight, her career built on such moments. The episode drew comparisons to past blow-ups, like Rosie O'Donnell's feuds. Media pundits weighed in, some siding with free speech, others with civility. Denzel's silence post-incident only amplified his mystique. Weeks later, he appeared on other shows, laughing off the drama without naming names. Joy, ever resilient, joked about it on air, turning lemons into lemonade. The clash boosted book sales for Joy and ticket interest for Denzel's films. It also prompted discussions on guest treatment in talk shows. Critics argued networks prioritize sensationalism over substance. Supporters praised the raw authenticity. Ultimately, it humanized both figures, Denzel as principled, Joy as provocative. The video footage circulated widely, edited into memes and remixes. Younger audiences discovered Denzel's older works through the buzz. The View's format evolved slightly, with more pre-interview vetting. Yet, the core appeal remained in unpredictable interactions. This event joined the annals of TV history, a testament to live television's volatility. Reflecting on the broader implications, the Denzel-Joy showdown sparked debates about celebrity accountability in polarized times. Denzel's advocates highlighted his charitable work with youth programs, contrasting it with what they saw as Joy's aggressive tactics. Joy's fans defended her right to challenge power, citing her long history of advocacy. The incident rippled through Hollywood, with other stars wary of similar ambushes. Talk show hosts across networks took note, balancing edginess with empathy. Denzel's poise earned him new admirers, reinforcing his status as a role model. Joy, undeterred, continued her candid style, ratings intact. Online forums buzzed with analyses, from body language experts to cultural critics. Some viewed it through a lens of generational clash, Denzel's measured approach versus Joy's boomer bluntness. Others saw racial undertones, given Denzel's prominence as a black icon. The exchange fueled podcasts and articles, dissecting dialogue lines. Denzel later alluded to it in speeches, stressing mutual respect. Joy incorporated it into her stand-up routines, owning the controversy. The View's producers capitalized, teasing explosive episodes. Viewership demographics shifted, attracting more male viewers curious about Denzel. Merchandise like "I Survived the View" mugs popped up humorously. In awards season, Denzel garnered nods, his integrity shining. Joy received backlash but also support from feminist circles. The story evolved into urban legend, exaggerated in retellings. Lessons learned, boundaries matter in interviews. Yet, the allure of unscripted moments persists. This saga reminded everyone that even icons have limits. As time passed, it became a footnote in their illustrious careers, but the video lives on, a cautionary tale of heated exchanges. Years from now, the Denzel Washington and Joy Behar clash might be remembered as a pivotal moment in talk show evolution, pushing for more constructive dialogues. Denzel's decision to walk off inspired others to set boundaries, While Joy's persistence encouraged bold journalism, the audience's mixed reactions mirrored society's divides, with calls for unity amid discord. Media evolved, incorporating sensitivity training for hosts. Denzel's filmography continued to thrive, untouched by the blip. Joy penned essays on the experience, turning it into empowerment narratives. Fan art depicted the duo in exaggerated poses, lightening the mood. Documentaries revisited the clip, interviewing insiders. The incident boosted mental health discussions and entertainment, highlighting stress from public scrutiny. Denzel's philanthropy expanded, focusing on media literacy. Joy mentored young journalists, emphasizing ethics. Social platforms algorithmically amplified similar content, creating echo chambers. Critics awarded The View for relevance. Despite controversy, Denzel's grace under pressure became teaching material in acting classes. Joy's tenacity inspired biographies. The Exchange's legacy, sparking change through conflict. As new generations discover it via archives, it serves as a reminder of live TV's raw power. Both emerged stronger, their reputations enhanced in different ways. The title kicked off May Exaggerate, but the drama was real. In hindsight, it was less about ejection and more about assertion. The video script captures the essence, tension, words, and resolution. Audiences crave such authenticity, flaws and all. This story endures. A blend of celebrity, politics, and human emotion.